Norway's only victory came way back in 1951. So the fourth line will start for the U.S. Mike McCarron wins the draw, and it'll come right to Vlasic, and he sends it in. We're underway. Glad you're watching wherever you're tuned in from today. 2 assists plus 4 in this event. Michael Kesselring gets it through to Lacombe. He'll hit the blue line. Jackson Lacombe for Matty Beniers with a wrist shot right on. No problem for Norman.
The power play for the U.S. gets their first chance.
They are 1 for 6 in the tournament. They win the draw. Werenski out there, of course, whips it right on goal, and it is held. So we see Thompson and Cooley and Garland. Cooley works his way down to the goal line. Thompson wants it, shoots, and he just knuckled that one wide. Fine pass to get through. Garland with a chance, and a good kick save by Norman. And Norway is able to clear.
Really nice save. That was going wide side low, and that's not an easy save to make. Takes the bottom half of the net away. Norman's save, and Norway clear.
Keller couldn't catch that in flight, so he'll circle back and find Cooley. A pair of dynamic skaters there, Cooley and Keller. Werenski to Garland. In front is Thompson. Tips it on goal. Thompson gets it back. Sets it up for Keller. Here's Werenski. Now it is Cooley. Is that unit staying out for the duration of the power play to this point? Thompson fires it. Booted away by Norman as the pressure continues. Vlasic returned it to Cutter Gauthier. Whiffs it wide. That caught a piece of Norman, the goaltender. Engelbrecht back on the ice. Is set up to the slot. Gauthier shoots and scores. Cutter Gauthier with his 4th. A couple of seconds after the power play had expired. It's 1-0 United States.
In his second game of this tournament, puck misses the net. Nice job recovering it, gathering Smith, Pinto, Gauthier, and into the back of the net. Just as the power play expires for Team USA, it's an even strength 5-on-5 goal.
Keller, Lacombe called for it. He'll take it off the boards. 1-0 United States on a goal by Gauthier. Keller faked the shot. Now he scores. Clayton Keller goes top shelf, his first of the tournament, makes it 2-0 U.S.
Spots on the ice, lots of motion, puck moving, bodies moving, and look at all 5 Norway players. They're just standing in the middle. They want to protect the ice. That's not going to work. Nice job from Logan Cooley to get to the middle of the ice. I think that provided a bit of a screen here, and Keller recognized it and just flings one to the top corner. Norman, I don't think even gets eyes on it for a second.
Olsen reaching as well. It'll get back to the point to Solberg. Berglund's at the near side. Here he is. Solberg lines over towards Berglund. They'll split up. Solberg avoids O'Connor. Shoots, scores! This kid's doing it all. Stian Solberg, a power play goal, and it's 2-1.
Skill, watch the patience right there. He goes to the right and pulls it as he walks the line, earns himself some ice, and then top glove over Swayman, who's a heck of a goaltender in the National Hockey League for the Boston Bruins. This kid doesn't care. Rips it. Top corner. Power play goal for Norway.
Crisp pass to Brunsack Nygaard. He'll flip it toward the slot. That caroms, and the U.S. is in flight. Speed on the left. Will Smith against Hansen. Smith, nice move right in, and he tried to roof it. Norman got a piece of it.
And Smith, how about this? Between the legs, doesn't break stride. Look how close he comes to hitting that top corner. Norman.
Vesterheim moved it. A falling Thomas Olsen banged it in, but quickly Nazar coming through center ice and into the zone, drops it for Thompson. He cuts to a better angle, poked away. He got it back and he scores! Thompson lost it, regained it, put it in, and the lead once again is 2 for the U.S.
And then the recipient of a attempted clear, Engelbrecht just gives him the one-time opportunity and puts it right back to traffic there. That gets tipped on route, actually.
Keller swings back. He had 90 points last year with Utah. Werenski net side pass and stopped by Norman. Great opportunity for Howard, and Norman kept that from being a 3-goal deficit.
Boy, I think Vikingstad may have got a stick on that one to the back door. Norman might have been beat. Number 37, Vikingstad. Good awareness there as the U.S. look to make a backdoor play.
Solberg lets things sort out in front of him. Now Martinson had it ricochet off. O'Connor is driving, centering pass, they score. Mike McCarron for the United States, and it's 4-1. And that's McCarron's first.
Net drive. Drew O'Connor does a lot of the heavy lifting on this one. And the big boy, Michael McCarron, behind Norman. There's a breakout attempt that ends up into the hands of the U.S. Transition. There's O'Connor. And look at big McCarron. Goes to the net, stops well in front of Norman. No contact. Nice little redirect. Beautiful pass. Excellent finish to fourth line for the USA. They get a piece of the action. 4-1 with 2.
Beaten at the draw. Vlasic steps up. Peak, slot pass, tipped right on goal. Rebound, and Norman is able to keep it out. That shot whipped high and wide by Beniers as the U.S. continues to push. Up the middle, driving, Tage Thompson backhands it on goal. A solo effort. Took it right off the side of the net. Continued on. Now Keller. Cooley will sweep it back to him. Up top for Werenski. Cooley penetrates. Thompson shoots, scores. That's 2 for Thompson, and it's 5-1 U.S.
Twice in this game, and it's just way too much time for the U.S. here on the outside. You give them seams. Like I said earlier, if you're going to condense, you can't allow those seams. And that one goes right through the middle of the ice. Nice pass, Werenski through the gut of the ice, and Thompson, no one even near him. Right there, it's
play back underway. Norway looking to bite into the American League. It is 5-1 U.S. Two-man advantage. Shot by Solberg, and he scores again. Stian Solberg with his second power play goal in this game, and it's 5-2.
Watch him in high ice as he just pulls it, walks down Main Street, and eyes up to the far corner. Swayman screened by Martinson. It was a well-timed shot. Solberg, 2 on the night.
2 points in last year's World Championship. Kesselring, long pass, dish to the front. Beniers in motion. The one-time shot is stopped. 7:20 left in this middle period. Garland, Ronald maybe with a chance. Martin Ronald sprinting toward the goal. Ronald fires and scores! Martin Ronald with a nice finish. His first of the tournament makes it a 2-goal game.
Gritty roll for this team at great angle as he plucks that from Connor Garland, and it shows great speed to get up the ice and shoots it without breaking stride. You wonder if Swayman's had enough of an opportunity to get his flow in this game. Look at that. That's excellent release. Feet moving.
Olsen stepped in front of Werenski, but it slid to the veteran defenseman. He makes a fine outlet bank pass. Nazar sprinting in. Nazar, oh, that is denied by Norman. He got just a piece.
Good defensively enough. It's going to be a tall task regardless, but so many lanes, too much loose ice given up.
Now a chance for Martinson. He hit the goal post. Almost a 1-goal game.
Alternatively, needs to find a way to get back to their earlier ways in this hockey game where they exploded for 4 goals in the first period.
Here's Werenski. He'll drop it off. Jackson Lacombe shoots. He rang it off the goal post with a crowd. But it ended up back on the end boards again. Keller spinning with it. Tees it up. Fine pass. Peak. Put it to the front of the goal. Lots of players there. Clearing attempt. Kept in. But now stolen away. And here comes Noah Steen. Right in. Scores! Noah Steen on the breakaway, and it's a 1-goal game.
The back, yep. And there it is, off the foot of Vlasic, flat-footed, and Steen mirrors him, and he's gone. And Swayman doesn't look particularly great on this one either. It's a 5-hole little dribbler that goes.
Take it cautiously now toward the line. He cuts Solberg in over the blue line. Solberg to the net. Solberg denied rebound. He's whacking away at it. Looking for the hat trick right there. Here is Vikingstad, gives it back to him. Brunsek Nygaard sweeps it to the far circle. There's a shot, and that went off the iron. Great opportunity for Martinson to tie this game.
Nygaard drives wide, shot to the net. Martinson takes his big body there, and you're right, up off of the crossbar and out. This is close. Pardon me, this is Martinson with the shot. Oh man.
Solberg creeping in, threw it to the front of the net, and one of the U.S. players, Shea, ran into Swayman. They're both back and standing tall, tipped to the front of the net. Brunsegg, Nygaard, Solberg shoots, he scores! Stian Solberg, the hat trick, and we're tied with 1:27 left.
Number 72, the 19-year-old first-round draft pick for the Anaheim Ducks, finds the back of the net for the third time.
Cutter Gauthier sets it up. Smith shoots, and he missed the net. That'll rattle back to the blue line. Lacombe backhands it down to the corner. The pass for Peak, fired, blocked, and this game is going to overtime, and Norway has earned its first point of the tournament. Perfect setup for Werenski. Thompson to Werenski to Tage Thompson. Keller centers it. Cooley can't get the shot away, and it's flipped by Krogdahl but kept in. Max Krogdahl could not get the puck out of the zone. Werenski, Keller a little further, shoots it. That is blocked, and it's retrieved again by Cooley to Clayton Keller. He'll creep to the dot. Back for Cooley. Thompson scores! Tage Thompson with a hat-trick goal, and the U.S. wins it in overtime.
What a pass from Logan Cooley and the 272s, both with 3 goals in this game, and Tage Thompson on his 3rd goal wins this in overtime on the power play. Just valiant effort. Came back from being down 4 goals to tie the game, to send it to overtime. And that's an excellent pass. Logan Cooley right to the strike zone. Top corner for Tage Thompson. And the United States are going to win this one and earn themselves 2 points with an overtime win. And Norway gets their first point of the tournament with an amazing team effort.